everyone, welcome back to my channel. Happy Halloween. I am here to talk about my November TBR, but also to announce that I'm participating again in NaNoWriMo for the month of November, National Novel Writing Month. The goal is to write 50,000 words in 1 month. I've done it before. We'll see if I can do it again. Because of that, I'm also going to be taking a bit of a break from YouTube. So for the month of November, I'm just probably not going to be posting as much and putting out any videos really. So I want to talk about the books that I plan on reading. Some of them. We'll see. It's kind of crazy because like I am still trying to reach 200 books, and I'll have to read 18 books in November while also writing a 50,000 word novel and working a full-time job and living my life. So we'll see what happens. Fingers crossed. So let's go ahead and talk about some of the books that I will definitely and probably might read in November. First, I'm going to finish For the Wolf by Hannah Whitten. This is actually what we're reading for my personal book club, and I have been putting it off. And I'm going to finally read it, probably this week. For my library book club, I'm finishing Sherlock Holmes. This is just a collection, the collection of stories. I'm halfway through it right now, and so far not anything that's blowing me away, honestly. I haven't given any of the stories over 3.5 stars, so we'll see what happens. As for the other books that I'm planning on reading, doing a buddy read with Jessica from the Lovestead Reads, and I'll put her information in the description box, but we are buddy reading The Phantom of the Opera, which I'm so excited to read. This isn't super long, so I'm hoping that it's not, you know, like a huge time suck. I'm hoping that it's not, you know, taking up too much time. We'll see what happens, but yeah. I'm actually really excited to read this. I love the musical. I know that the book has like, it's very little similar. Obviously it's not a musical. So I know that I do have lower expectations going in, so I know I'm not going to get, well, I hope I won't be disappointed, but I do know that it's supposed to be a detective novel. So I'm excited to read this. And then I already know the next book that we're planning on reading for my personal book club. We're going to be reading Under the Whispering Door by Klune, which I'm so excited to read. So that's definitely going to be on my list for November. And then I kind of just wanted to pick some books that would be quick and easy to get through. So I have the, I think it's called the Off-Campus. Yes, this is the Off-Campus series by Elle Kennedy. I have the first book on Kindle, and then these are just the rest of the books in the series. I've heard a lot of good things about them. I know people really like them on TikTok, so, and they're all pretty short, so that'll be something that I should be able to get through pretty quickly. I'm also going to finish reading, what is the series called? The Folk of the Air? I don't remember. But I will be finishing up this series, The Queen of Nothing by Holly Black. I did not really love the first book, The Cruel Prince. Then I read The Wicked King, and it was amazing. So I'm really interested to see how this book goes. And then some other books that I'm planning on reading, some audiobooks, and then Kindle Unlimited books. I would really like to read The Empress of Salt and Fortune. This book has been on my TBR, and I've seen a lot of other people who really like this book. It's a very short, like, novella, and I know it's like science fiction, and the main character, I want to say, is non-binary, and it takes place in like an Asian-inspired kind of fantasy setting, so I'm excited to read that. And I might finish the series as well, since those books are pretty short. And then as for some Kindle Unlimited reads, I'd like to read Hooked by Emily McIntire. This is a Peter Pan retelling, but with Wendy and Hook. I've heard that is really good, so we'll see about that. I did also download all of Katie Roberts' Wicked Villain series, so I might read some of those because I think they're pretty short. And because I'm not like too into dark romance right now, I do want to read some lighter reads. So maybe the Penny Reid Winston Brothers series. They're all currently on Kindle Unlimited, and I've heard about them for so long, so I really should read them because I've heard some pretty good things. that's not an extensive list because I am a mood reader, so besides the books that like I have to read for like my book club, I don't know if I'll be reading the rest of these books. They're just like ones that I should have prepared for when I need to read a book to try to reach my goal. And then, you know, taking a break from NaNoWriMo. I made out a whole schedule, and I'm planning on taking Fridays off for writing so that writing every day is a good habit to build if you want to be an author, but it's also like not my full-time job. So I don't really have the mental capacity to work my full-time job and also write every day. These are the books that I'm hoping to read in November. I'm looking forward to seeing you all again in December. I hope that you have a great month of lots of reading and or writing. I would love to know if you're participating in NaNoWriMo, and if you are, what genre are you writing in this year? I'm writing fantasy. The year that I won, I wrote science fiction, and then the past 2 years I've been trying to write fantasy. We'll see what happens. We'll see. So yeah, that is the plan for November. We'll see what happens. I'm looking forward to it while simultaneously being super terrified because I am not prepared. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you maybe got some book recommendations or some inspiration to write for NaNoWriMo. I'll put all of the information in the description box if you're interested more in learning about NaNoWriMo and how to win and all of that stuff. And also, if you're watching this like halfway through November, you can still participate. You don't have to start on November 1st. It's just easier if you do. But thanks again for watching. I hope you have a lovely month, and I will see you in December. Bye.